In my school, we only have one, and that's AP Computer Science. So a lot of people don't take it because they consider themselves not advanced or beginner or with no experience. So I think more programs that kind of ease them into the introduction to programming should be implemented rather than taking any of them out. So that's my view on it.
Jill, do you have a question? I'm just wondering, because I love your different grade levels, and both of you in 11th grade, is this what you want to do for your future, or is this just something that you're doing as part of your high school and something you enjoy doing, and you see that it's an advantage, or is this something you want to concentrate on and as you choose colleges and then go from that? Because as 11th graders, you guys got a couple more years. You're looking at those decisions now.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it, and I think computer science is something I'm definitely leaning towards because of all of the opportunities I've seen. And even at Girls Who Code, we were exposed to how like real companies work with computer science, how you like work on projects together and share all your code. So it's definitely something I am looking into for the future. I also love like the business aspect, so I'd love to like combine something in the future, but I'm still deciding. So yeah.
So I don't really have a definite answer of what I want to do in college or what I want to be in my future, but I have a lot of different interests, so I have a lot of doors that I want to keep open. But I'm definitely considering computer science since I like how it's very broad and it incorporates different fields. So even if I want to do art or fashion or anything else really, or biology or medicine, there's always that aspect I can take in from my experience of computer science. So I really like that option, and it's definitely a strong contender when I'm choosing colleges and majors and other stuff.
Okay, other questions? Robert?
Given your level of success, do your schools give you opportunities to be mentors to younger students?
Good question.
Yeah, so with my club, a lot of girls don't really have any computer science experience, so I kind of have to take that leadership role, which I wasn't really used to because I haven't been programming for a while either. And it feels good to kind of help other people because I've been in their shoes before. I've been in their experience where I don't really know what's going on. I'm still learning new things. So I've had to teach a lot of girls how to code and cool shortcuts or really good websites that I really liked. And I think that's important in building a really strong community, and that helps with building a strong foundation for yourself with computer science and technology in general.
So yeah, our school, like whether it's computer science or with anything, our school, like we go to our middle school campus a lot and we kind of advertise our clubs and you know what they can look forward to in the future. And there are some like tutoring programs for our high school to middle school students. So yeah, we are helping out younger kids.
Yeah, so mentoring is very important, especially so I feel like if you bring up the opportunity like an after school club where a bunch of kids like go out to other places or other schools to mentor younger kids, that'd be helpful. But at schools usually they don't have a lot of mentoring things, so it's good to start up some clubs at school and stuff.
My school has, over the summer, they have multiple courses on coding and visual arts and computer science. I didn't take them, but I know that 6th graders could join 9th grade classes, and 5th graders can join middle school classes. It's all varied.
Anika?
Yes, could you imagine you being tutoring teachers at your school?
Or do you already do that?
I guess they're pretty open on our suggestions. If my teacher has one point on something, I can give my own point, and she won't be mad about it, or he won't be mad about it. And that's where school comes in. Teachers have to learn to take students' aspects on different ideas and without being mad or having to focus on one thing. And you can't go out of that box or circle. You have to look outside the box, and that's where teachers come in.
Do they ask you for help
Oh,
programming it?
I mean, in English or math, but I don't take programs.
So I didn't really mentor teachers, but I just talked to, because I really I don't hate, but I don't agree with the current education system. I mean, it's great, but no, seriously, guys, like think about it. Anyway, I don't, but I have talked to my vice principal and principal, and I'm trying to reach out to teachers and say like, here are a couple suggestions. Like I try not to be forceful and stuff, and I, really talk to them and I email them. And like I've honestly I got together a couple days ago with a couple of my teachers, and I'm like, so when you don't, because a lot of my teachers don't call in kids, they ignore them because they have favoritism and stuff. No, seriously. But so like I talked to my teachers before, and I said, it's really rough when you don't ask and call on people because it's very discouraging to them and to me when you don't call on people. And there's no such thing as a dumb question, right? So not mentoring, but just suggesting.
I think like a teacher-student relation is like really important. The student should listen to the teacher, and the teachers should also, take ideas and suggestions from the students. And at our school, we have so many different like committees. Like we have a dress code committee, we have an honor council committee, and it's always made up of both students and teachers because it's important to listen to both their perspectives and ideas.
So I think that, computers are everywhere nowadays, whether you're making payments online for field trips or you're checking your grades or, you're looking at a study guide that was recently posted. Well, computers are everywhere nowadays, at least for my studying experience. And I think that there should be like a healthy exchange of information in a running dialogue between students and teachers. And I've had teachers ask me, hey, can you look into this? And hey, could you build a website for this? Like, I know my history teacher is in charge of basic history and she wants to establish an online presence for that.